The number one comment I get across all of my videos is asking me, how do I deal with dust? And it's because people see that I have a large collection out on open shelving. But I promise y'all, I don't really dust that regularly, and you can see I haven't messed with the shelf in a while. It gets some dust sometimes, and I just wipe it off with a wet washcloth. And I think the alternative that people expect is either I leave the dolls in the box, which valid, that would prevent the dust from getting on the dolls themselves, or if I had doors on my shelves. But let me show you why I don't like that. And here's some shelves that I haven't moved around in a while. There's some dust, but not really a lot. So this is a top shelf. This one's a little bit dustier, but still, that's like probably a year of dust accumulation because I haven't moved these dolls in a hot minute. So this is a cabinet that we have in the living room, and we don't access it very much, so it's not like the door is swinging open and closed all the time. This is one of those IKEA glass cases. If you look, the dust has not been prevented at all. There's quite a bit in here, and if these were black shelves, you'd really be able to tell. Look at that. So I struggle with the notion that somehow having doors on my shelves would make them less dusty, because I find it to be the opposite. The dust has nowhere to go. It gets in here through whatever means it's going to get in here through, and then it's going to settle, and it's just going to live in here. But as for general advice on keeping your shelving relatively dust-free, you can dust regularly, and by regularly, I mean, like, I only do it when I notice. So, like, right now, I might dust it. It's not bad enough where I'm too concerned, but all I do is I remove each doll from whatever shelf I'm working on, and then I use a wet washcloth and wipe it down. Using a wet washcloth is better because the dust sticks to the wet washcloth as opposed to just becoming loose in the air. But the biggest thing is try to keep your space dust-free. So I actually have cats, I had a rabbit, I have tortoises that have lots of dirt that they kick up into the air. So it's not like I just have a dust-free lifestyle, but I don't know, just not a lot of dust gets in. It also might be the environment that I live in, like somehow the climate that I'm in is less dusty, but also clean your air filters in your house, all of them, every single one. If you've got ones up top, clean those out. If you've got ones on the bottom, clean those out. That is the number one way to keep dust from accumulating in your home. And also, you'd be surprised how unbelievably disgusting that is. Like, when I bought this house, I took the vents, like the vent covers off, and I was absolutely baffled by how much dust was in there. And I just got as far in as I could and cleared all that dust out. And I really haven't seen very much dust accumulate since then. So good luck tackling the dust if it's an issue for you. I hope something about this can help, but yeah, that's the answer to the question. It's just not a particularly dusty situation I'm in. I don't know.